good morning, my dear students, class 5. I hope you are just fit, fine, active at your homes and doing well by regularly watching your videos related to your science. Okay, students. So here I am, your science teacher, Mrs. Arti Negi, and today our topic is very interesting, that is the structure of Earth. The planet in which we used to live is our Earth, and today we will study about how our Earth looks from inside. Yes, from outside you are watching the Earth every day, but do you know how our Earth looks from inside? Means if we'll start digging a pit towards the Earth, what are the different things we will get? Okay, today I will tell you each and everything about this topic. As you know, students, Earth is the only planet in which the life is possible, because there are too many conditions here that supports life, like the presence of oxygen, the very important thing, the presence of what? The presence of water, again very important for us. The distance from the Earth, not too close, neither too far from the Earth, means neither far nor close, means just accurate distance from the sun, so that here on the Earth the temperature supports the life system. And you already know that all the living things, whether it is plants, animals, small insects or bacteria, virus, all are living on the surface of the Earth. But today I will tell you about the inside of the Earth. As you know, Earth is a spherical structure, and its outermost part is the atmosphere, and in our atmosphere there are too many gases present, like oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide. Means our atmosphere is a mixture of gases, dust particles, water vapors, and this is our atmosphere is. The surface on which we used to walk, we used to run, we used to ride our bicycle is called our outermost part of the Earth, that is the crust. Means the outermost part of the Earth is called crust. And again, if we will go towards the inside, the next to crust is a mantle. Mantle is divided into two parts, the upper mantle and the lower mantle. The upper mantle is a part up to which the plant's root goes, and here there are many gases, many metals are present that helps the plants to grow. And as we go towards inside, the next layer, or you can say next part, is a lower mantle. Lower mantle is made up of rock pieces or stone pieces, and these are placed in a form of plates. Okay, and these plates are called tectonic plates, and if these plates just gets displaced from their places, then the earthquake arises. Okay, so the reason of earthquake is a displacement of tectonic plates from their place, and mostly they are present in the lower mental area. And as we move more further inside, the next part is a very, very, very hot, that is outer core. Students, in the outer core, all the things are present in a liquid state. Okay, there are too many types of metal pieces, some rock pieces might be present, but all of them are present in a liquid state. And if you have seen the images of volcano, you have seen that the lava, or you can say the magma, is coming out from there. Actually, that lava, or you can say magma, is a material present here in the core. Okay, so in a core, or you can say in the outer core, all the things are present in a liquid state. And the last, the innermost, the center part of our earth is inner core. And inner core, here all the materials, here the temperature is so much high that beyond our imagination, means too much high. So here the next level of state arises, that is a plasma, means all the things are present here in a plasmic state. Okay students, so these were the different layers of the earth. Means if we go from outside to inside, the first layer is crust, second layer is mantle again divided into two parts, upper mantle, lower mantle. Then the third layer is core. Again core is divided into two parts, that is outer core and inner core. Now students, let's move to our next topic, that is movement of earth. Students, earth perform two types of movement. The first one is rotation of earth and the second one is revolution of the earth. So let's discuss the first point, that is rotation of earth. Means the earth used to rotate on its axis, and because of the rotation of earth, the days and nights occur on the earth. Okay, now let me show you this. With the help of this, you will be able to find out this. As you can say, it is a globe and it represents our earth. And you can see that here, as it is representing our earth structure, it is tilted at one side. Here you can see, means ये एक तरफ को झुकी हुई है. Our earth is tilted in at one side, and this type of motion means the earth is rotating like this. This is called a rotation of the earth, and to complete its one rotation, earth took 24 hours, means a day and a night. So this type of movement of the earth is called rotation of earth, and for the complete one rotation, earth took 1 day and 1 night. So togetherly it is called a 24 hours. Okay student, so this type of movement of the earth is called rotation of earth. Now let me tell you about revolution of earth. Now revolution of earth means the movement of earth around the sun is in its orbit is called revolution of the earth. and usually to complete one revolution of the earth around the sun, it takes the time period of 1 year, or you can say 365 days. Suppose, let's start with this point. Here the earth is situated. Now it starts moving around the earth in its own orbit here, like this, and to complete its one circle around the sun, it takes 1 year, or you can say 365 days. And because of the revolution of earth around the sun, students, the seasons also changes. Okay, there are two reasons for the season changes on the earth. The first one is revolution of earth around the sun. In its revolution, sometime earth goes very near to the sun, and in some places the earth is very far from the sun. So whenever the earth is near the sun, that is a summer season, and whenever the earth is away from the sun, then it is winter season. As well as one more reason of season changes is that earth is tilted at one side, that is 23.5 degree. So that these are the two reasons why the seasons changes on the earth. So students, I am giving the review that what we have discussed in our today's class. The first, I have told you about the structure of earth. That structure is spherical in shape, and as we move towards inside of the earth structure is divided into three categories: crust, mantle, and core. Then I have told you about the rotation and revolution of the earth. Earth rotation on its axis, it causes day and night. Rotation means spinning, as I have shown you with the help of globe. Means for one rotation earth around its own axis, earth take 24 hours, and these 24 hours are divided into 1 day and 1 night. And then I have told you that earth is tilted at its one side and it is revolving around the sun, and because of this the seasons changes on the earth. And revolution means revolving around the sun, means going round around the sun. So students, that's it for today. Now just try to draw this diagram in your notebook and just learn all these layers, the name of these all layers. Okay, so students, that's it for today. Just keep learning all the things that are being taught you every day in your online sessions. Be at your home, be safe. Thank you.